What is up, fan Batman? Welcome back to the channel. So this is KIXPLORE, where we talk everything about sneakers, lifestyle, travel, and a little bit of everything in between. And of course, without further ado, let's just get into this review for these beauties right here. New Balance 860 V2. You probably would have seen the more hype colorway, which is from the Aimé Leon Dore collaboration. Seriously, anything that Teddy Santis touches with New Balance usually is a banger. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why I really actually wanted this sneaker, because I saw the green and kind of cream colorway that he did for the collaboration. It looks so fantastic, and I gotta admit, when I look at this one, it doesn't have that much of a special appeal. Not because it's not a collaboration, but I just like the colorways that Teddy Santis put on the sneakers. It just looked really fresh. And yeah, for this one, I got it for the reasons more of because it's monochromatic and I could use it with wearing basically anything compared to the blue ones. And I think there was an all black one that wasn't a collaboration with anything. These are just like the normal, I don't know, 860 V2s, I guess you can say. They were 230 Australian dollars, which is technically it's still pretty expensive for a sneaker like this, but I do believe it has its benefits. But before we get into all that kind of stuff, I just want to go into the sizing, because I know a lot of you guys always ask about the sizing, and like if I put it at the end, you guys tend to still ask me. So here it is, guys. The sizing for this one, I would probably say that I am a natural 9.5 US, true to size. I do have wide feet. So with this sneaker, I went with a 9.5, which is why I really like this sneaker as well, because it has the half sizing kind of availabilities compared to like a lot of the other New Balance models, like the 550s and stuff, where it only has whole sizes. But this one thankfully has the half size, so I went with a 9.5, and I would suggest that you guys go with your true to size. If you have a wide foot, I probably suggest that you can still go for the 9. Just because of the pure fact that, because it's mesh, like the sides are so, how do I say this? It adapts really well. It kind of just stretches out for your foot. So there's no like really tight leather that's kind of compromising or compressing your feet in any way. So yeah, you don't have to go up a size. I think you can stay 9 if you are in between. If you have like a size, if you're like me, I have a size 9 length, but I have like wide feet, so I need a 9.5 to actually accommodate for that foot kind of thing. So that's why I need to go for a 9.5. So I hope that helps. But yeah, the general consensus of my advice for sizing for these sneakers is to go true to size. So this sneaker actually didn't just first come out recently. I think the Aimé Leon Dore collaboration came out around February, I think it was, or like leaked images came around February 2023. First model of the 860 V2 came out actually, I think around, when I looked at a couple of internet sources, was around 2011. So it's been around for a while. Teddy Santis really knows how to revive a sneaker model, because this is like, I'm not gonna lie, if I saw this and it didn't have you know, a collaboration attached to it or anything, a recent collaboration attached to it, I probably wouldn't even give it a second look. If we could talk about the materials, okay. So the main materials you could probably see, I'll just do a little bit of a 360 view so you guys can see. You know, it's, oh man, I gotta tell you, it's a pretty standard sneaker. A lot of benefits that I liked about this sneaker. But I wanna talk about the materials first. It is basically a whole mesh upper, and it has all this really kind of iridescent, kind of shiny, I think it's almost like a plasticky leather right here. It's like a really shiny plasticky leather. And I don't know, man, like I've always been the person to say that New Balance has very, very good quality materials, but on some models I do believe that sometimes they kind of, it's not so much it's a low quality, it just looks cheap. One of the things I could say is this silver, kind of, the silver, you know, iridescent, like the really shiny paneling, the leather, I think that's what it is, or whatever material it's made out of. Yeah, it looks kind of cheap to me, yeah. I mean, I know that's the thing that kind of makes it pop and everything. It looked better with the ALD collaboration when it was, I think it was it's either green or it was like a light brown kind of shiny material, and I think that looked sick. It just looks so much better, whereas compared to putting on a sneaker like this, it looks a little bit too ordinary for my taste. I mean, other people probably have different opinions about that, but to me, yeah, New Balance has really, once again, really nice materials used in a lot of their especially their made in, like you would say, made in England kind of versions or models, whatever. But sometimes they have standard models where they use, it kind of looks yeah, like a cheaper material. And I think this is one of them. I'm not saying that it looks cheap. I'm just saying that some of the designs, well, actually I am saying it looks cheap. I am saying it looks cheap, but I'm not saying it is cheap, if that makes sense. So the quality is probably really good, but generally the higher, more expensive shoes don't use mesh. They generally use like leathers and all that kind of stuff, which is more of a expensive material. Whereas mesh, I think it's yeah, it's not as, I don't think it's as durable. I don't think it's cheaply made. I think it's still a very good sneaker, but the main reasons why I think it would be really nice is because of its comfortable traits and all that kind of stuff. It has the energy right there, midsole. When I looked it up, it is thermo, oh man, I forgot what it was called. It's sort of like a gel, like thermoplastic gel, if I'm not mistaken, where it's basically not like the traditional midsoles or the plastics where they have air cells inside. These ones, they remove the air cells, so when they get compressed, they return to their original state a lot quicker than other materials or other midsoles. That's what the good thing about the NRG midsole is. And I've already tried it on. It's very comfortable. And one thing I love about the mesh materials on all the New Balances is that they are super, it's like soft. It's really nice, like to go around your foot. Compared to some of the other more expensive leathers and all that kind of stuff, you kind of have to break them in. These, no breaking in. So it's really perfect. So it's really great for runs and all that kind of stuff where you don't really want to break it in too much. This is definitely a great athletic sneaker for going for running, going for the gym, and just doing casual stuff, like going for walks and everything like that. This is a perfect shoe. And yeah, man, it's like other materials that I forgot to mention is that on the back, right around this, just this little bit here, that is 3M. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's really subtle hint, and I like those little details that they New Balance puts into their kind of stuff. And it would have been awesome if some of these like paneling, the really shiny silver materials that's being put on, if that was 3M too, I reckon that would have been way better than just putting this really cheap looking silver paneling there. Well, look, that's just my opinion. I mean, other people might think it looks really nice, but it's just, I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm just giving my own opinion, right, guys? And I really do like the laces there. It's sort of like almost like a comic kind of style, because you can see it looks almost like it's been drawn, if that makes sense. I really like that. And yeah, you got the big N logo there and the logo there. And I'm such a huge fan of this actual paneling on the medial side of the midsole. I don't know, I just really like this. Yeah, but I'm a huge fan of the ALD collaboration, the green one. Sometimes I think should I just opted to actually save for that one, but this late into the whole resale pricing of it, it's around $500, and I didn't really want to spend it too much, and I didn't know if it would have been as good. So that's why I thought I just might as well try this one. And if in the future there is a possibility to get that one, I will definitely try to pick it up. But I have definitely no regrets getting this one already. I haven't really tried it on that much, and I love them so much. They're such a great sneaker, and yeah, I can't recommend this anymore, especially if you're looking for like a gym sneaker or something for every day. This can go really well. Man, I wouldn't be surprised like people wearing this with suits, because when you're wearing those leather shoes the whole day, you just want to put your foot, like when you're going home, you want to put your foot into something comfortable. A lot of people would definitely opt out for this, but they still look so nice. And eventually I thought, it's been in my mind for a while, kept on coming out, it kept on selling out, and I thought this release, or when they restocked everything, I thought I might just bite the bullet, and yeah. So I decided to get it, and yeah, once again, I have no regrets actually getting this. It's a nice colorway, and I do think I will get a lot of bang for my buck for this one because it is black and white, so it's monochrome, so I can use this with a lot of, you know, for different occasions, different outfits and everything like that. But yeah, this is just a really simple review, guys. I do highly recommend if you're looking for like a new gym sneaker, and you want a New Balance like version of it and all that kind of stuff. This is definitely a great go. I mean, there are probably other cheaper versions out there, especially if you go around tax time and all that kind of stuff. There are some sales, so you can definitely have a look around, and hopefully you can find something that's of your liking. But yeah, once again, highly recommend these sneakers. I would like to know what you guys think. Do you think it's worth getting these sneakers? Do you think there are better sneakers out there that you can get other than these ones? Definitely recommend them below. But yeah, I'm really happy with these ones, and I'm like, come on, man, they look, I mean, all my comments about them looking cheap around the front and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I know, but it's still a high quality sneaker in my opinion, and I don't think I wasted my money on. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks for once again watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me that big thumbs up if you did like the content. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Anyway guys, thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.